Okay, this next pattern is a lot of fun to play. This is kind of a modern sounding rhythm pattern that you hear. I guess I learned it from Brent Mason's Alan Jackson song, Chattahoochee. So I'm going to play this pattern for you here and then we'll talk about it. It's a lot of fun to play and you're going to hear this on a lot of the modern stuff. So let's get on it. All right, I really enjoy playing this pattern and variations like it. Let's talk about just the pattern here without the, we'll get to that next. The basic pattern, which is very hard to play slow. Okay, that's the pattern. Here's what I'm picking. Pick, and that's the open E. Of course, muted, you know, we got the muting going on. Double stop, pick, double stop, double pick, double stop, and then we kind of hold that for a rest. I don't know how long it is, an eighth note, maybe a 16th, or I mean a quarter. I don't think it's quite that long. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. To finish that, I'm going to pick, again, the open E, double stop, and then this time 2 picks, and another double stop. So the whole thing again. Okay, playing it slow like that, you can't feel the groove, but that would be the pattern. Again, let's go single note, double stop, single note, double stop, single note twice, double stop, kind of holding it there. And then again, single, double, single twice, and a double stop, okay? I'll try to play it slow for you a few times so you can kind of feel the groove. So that could be a tough one. And that's one of those, this is one of those patterns or licks, however you want to look at that. I mean, it's not really a lick, it is a rhythm pattern. But like some licks, it's easier to play this one fast than it is slow. When you're playing it that's slow, I can't find my groove on that. It's got to be quick enough that I can find the groove and then, you know, and then play it fast. As you get your notes down, then play it faster. All right, so that's it. That would be if you didn't want to throw the in there. What I just played was in between each one of these little patterns I showed you, I played a little lick. Okay, the little lick is, I take my ring finger, slide up from the 2nd fret to the 4th, pick, pick, pick. I want the slide because I want that whoomp. I want that sound. I don't want to, I don't want the hammer-on sound. I want okay. These pick notes are short, stubby staccato. I'm using pick, finger, pick. Okay. I could also vary that by going, coming up here. So you could alternate those two. Okay, see how I alternate? You could also, going to the A chord, I think I played something quite fancy there, or is a fancy, busy. But you could just hit the open D, like for a 7th. See, I cut that note. All right. I think what I played, I don't even know what I played. I'm not sure what I played. Again, this is where your lick vocabulary comes into play. That's kind of a Brad Paisley thing there, which, you know, if you want to get into that style, I got a video lesson for that too. So when I got to the A chord, I changed that pattern up a little bit, and instead of going, I started hammering on now this changes a little bit. So the pattern on this, the emphasized notes, goes like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's on the 2, the 1, and then the 4. Hard to play it slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, just one of the many ways to syncopate it. So I was emphasizing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'll play it again without talking so you can kind of hear it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was the first half of that measure. For the second half, I did something else. I went into a 7th, and it sounded like this. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, first half is the same. And then I came up here, slid this up. So I'm double stopping, 2nd, 4th, and 4th fret. And then I got that thumb going. The whole pattern. And then I think I went, I may have, I don't know if I caught some more notes in there or not, but whatever, you know, if you need to throw a couple passing notes, I think what I just played there was open, 3, hammer onto the 4th, back to my E. And I use that same technique down here. And then you can mix them. Okay, so that was mixing that lick along with that technique there. Going to my B. I mean, it's just whatever kind of a little passing lick you want to come up with. Takes me to my B. All right. Now, of course, we're hammering onto that D string, so be sure you bar both strings here. And of course, you can use that anywhere. Here's my G chord. You know, think of your G bar chord. F, C. You use that anywhere. The same thing on the 5th fret. You know, there's my B, C, D, E, wherever you want to use that. So I went back to my A. Okay, now we're getting into a different type of a 7th. I used these intervals, 2 notes, out of an A7 chord. All right, so if we look at that, an A7, there's the 2 notes right there. And I played. Okay, again. You can see I slid in. It's not a, there's a time value there, like a 1, 2, and. So again, knowing your chords all over the neck is going to help you come up with these little funky patterns or intervals. For instance, I've got A7s all over the place. If I, well, here we go. There's just a few of them. And I can use any of those. I could have gone there, here, could have gone. All right. Again, it's just knowing how to break chords up, and then getting using the double stops and different syncopations, and throwing that within your rhythms. I think what I played was, let's see. I think I came up here. I think that's what I played, I'm not sure. Back to my E. There's a cool little lick. Double stopping strings 4 and 5. And I'm on the first fret, second fret. Slide that up, release the pressure, catch a ghost note. Go down one fret, double stop, release the pressure. And then double stop again, catching the open. So we have, bring the ring finger up, choke that G note there, quarter step bend, and there's my E. Of course, you can play that in A. As well. All right, very fun pattern to play. Love playing that. I love throwing that in older songs, to kind of jazz, or I say jazz them, giving an old song a new kick, and vice versa. Again, I like taking the old Luther Perkins pattern on some of these newer songs, and once in a while lay back and just simplify them a little bit.